The hidden fortune of Vladimir Putin, palaces, power, and billion-dollar assets. What does it mean to be rich? For billionaires, it often means supercars, private jets, and lavish mansions displayed for the world to see. But for Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, wealth takes on a very different form, hidden in layers of secrecy, controlled through proxies, and disguised behind state power. Officially, Putin's declared salary is around $140,000 per year. On paper, he is just a humble public servant. But in reality, countless investigations, leaks, and testimonies from insiders suggest he controls an empire worth over $100 billion, making him potentially one of the richest men in the world. From palaces bigger than Buckingham, to mega-yachts that rival floating cities, to an intricate web of companies and loyal oligarchs who hold assets in his name, Putin's lifestyle is a window into a hidden billionaire empire unlike any other. So today, let's pull back the curtain and explore Vladimir Putin's secret billion-dollar empire, how it's structured, what it includes, and why it's so difficult to truly measure. The Black Sea Palace, a billion-dollar fortress. Perhaps the most famous of all Putin-linked properties is the Putin Palace on the Black Sea coast near Gelendzhik. This estate was first exposed in 2010 by businessman Sergei Kolesnikov and later confirmed by investigative reports from Alexei Navalny's team. This isn't just a mansion, it's a $1.4 billion megastructure sprawling over 190,000 square feet. That's bigger than 46 basketball courts combined. The palace includes an underground hockey rink, a private theater and casino, a luxury spa with Turkish baths, a secret underground tunnel leading to the sea, and according to blueprints, a strip club-style pole dancing lounge. The interior is decked with Italian marble, gold-plated furniture, and chandeliers worth tens of millions. Even the toilets are said to be imported at a cost of $850 each. But what makes this estate even more mysterious is its extreme security. It is surrounded by a no-fly zone, guarded by Russia's Federal Security Service, and even has an exclusion zone in the sea nearby. Officially, the Kremlin denies Putin owns it. Instead, it is said to belong to businessmen. Yet every detail, from the opulence to the security arrangements, screams of a residence built for one man only, Putin himself. A web of oligarchs, hidden ownership. Unlike billionaires who put their names on towers, Putin operates differently. His fortune is believed to be distributed through loyal oligarchs, wealthy businessmen who control industries but ultimately answer to him. Roman Abramovich, Alisher Usmanov, Arkady Rotenberg, these names appear repeatedly in financial investigations. They hold shares in companies, control massive real estate, and manage offshore accounts. Many experts believe these assets are not fully theirs. They are custodians of Putin's wealth. For example, leaked documents from the Panama Papers revealed shell companies connected to close Putin associates handling billions in unexplained funds. Cellist Sergei Roldigin, a childhood friend of Putin, was linked to offshore accounts worth over $2 billion. For a cellist, that's an odd fortune. But for Putin's shadow financial network, it makes perfect sense. This hidden empire makes Putin's wealth nearly impossible to measure. But estimates from exiled businessmen suggest it could range from $70 billion to $200 billion, placing him above Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk at his peak. Mega-yachts, floating palaces at sea luxury on land, is only half of the story. Putin is also linked to some of the world's most extravagant yachts. The most famous is the Scheherazade, a $700 million super yacht seized by Italian authorities in 2022. Measuring 459 feet, it has 2 helipads, a spa, gym, and Turkish bath, a swimming pool that converts into a dance floor, and a rumored anti-drone defense system. Another yacht linked to Putin is the Graceful, worth around $100 million. It has an indoor pool that transforms into a cinema, as well as luxury suites for guests. There's also talk of the Olympia, another lavish vessel said to be gifted by Roman Abramovich. These yachts, registered under shell companies and parked in safe harbors, are not just status symbols. They are floating fortresses, allowing Putin to live in luxury while remaining untouchable at sea. Jets, cars, and transport of power. Traveling like a billionaire is another key part of Putin's empire. His official fleet includes the Ilyushin Il-96-300 PU presidential jet, equipped with a golden interior, private office, and advanced communication systems. But investigations suggest there are up to 43 aircraft at his disposal, including luxury jets, helicopters, and cargo planes. On the ground, Putin's motorcade is legendary. His main car is the Urus Senate limousine, a Russian-made armored vehicle worth $1.2 million. This car is bulletproof, bomb-proof, and can withstand chemical attacks. Beyond official state cars, leaks suggest Putin has access to dozens of high-end vehicles stored in private garages. From Mercedes-Maybach limousines to vintage Soviet classics, his collection reflects both modern wealth and historic nostalgia. Real estate beyond Russia, while Putin's Black Sea Palace grabs headlines, he is also linked to properties across Russia and beyond. Reports claim he has access to a luxury dacha near Lake Valdai, featuring a helipad, vineyards, and an ornate church. There are also estates in Sochi, Moscow, and rumored villas in Europe under the names of his associates. In Switzerland, rumors persist of luxury chalets used by his family. In France, investigative journalists have traced villas near Biarritz, allegedly tied to his ex-wife and daughters. These homes aren't officially his, but all signs point back to the same financial web. Unlike Western billionaires, Putin doesn't flaunt these properties. Instead, they remain hidden, locked behind layers of secrecy, designed to give him control without exposure. Luxury lifestyle, the hidden indulgences. While Putin projects an image of austerity in public, posing as a man of the people, fishing shirtless in Siberia, the reality is far different. His lifestyle includes rare wines and cognacs stocked in his residences. Designer watches, Putin has been spotted with Patek Philippe, Blancpain, and A. Lang & Söhne models worth hundreds of thousands, custom suits tailored in Europe, and access to exclusive private clubs and resorts. Unlike celebrities who flaunt luxury, Putin's indulgences are hidden, but insiders reveal that his dining tables stretch longer than those in royal palaces, and his private quarters are decorated with treasures from Europe and Asia. Power as currency. What makes Putin's wealth unique is that it is inseparable from his political power. For billionaires like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, money buys influence. For Putin, influence generates money. By controlling Russia's vast natural resources, oil, gas, and minerals, Putin has effectively turned the country's economy into his personal vault. Oligarchs who play by his rules thrive. Those who resist, they lose their fortunes, or worse, their freedom. This makes Putin not just a billionaire, but perhaps the most powerful billionaire on earth. His fortune isn't just measured in yachts or palaces, but in the ability to command entire industries, direct armies, and shape global politics. Why it's so hard to prove. Unlike Jeff Bezos or Warren Buffett, whose wealth is visible through stock markets, Putin's fortune is built in shadows. There are no official documents linking him directly to these palaces, yachts, or companies. Instead, everything is routed through proxies, shell companies, and trusted allies. This is why Forbes does not list him on the billionaire rankings. Yet insiders, from exiled businessmen to Western intelligence agencies, agree that Putin likely controls more wealth than anyone alive. The secrecy itself is part of the power. By denying ownership, he avoids accountability while still enjoying the benefits of one of the world's greatest hidden empires. The billion-dollar shadow. What does Putin's secret empire teach us? That wealth, when fused with absolute political power, takes on a form far beyond the flashy lifestyles of Hollywood or Silicon Valley. Putin's billion-dollar empire isn't just about luxury. It's about control, secrecy, and influence. His palaces, yachts, and hidden assets are less about personal enjoyment and more about projecting untouchable power. Officially, he is just a public servant earning a modest salary. Unofficially, he may be the richest man alive, with an empire built not on innovation or business, but on the machinery of a state. And that is the true story of Vladimir Putin's hidden billionaire lifestyle. If you found this exploration of hidden wealth fascinating, make sure to like the video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives into the secret worlds of power, money, and influence.